What old video games do you still play regularly? Until recently Age of Empires 2, only reason I stopped was because I switched to Definitive Edition when it came out. Oh man, Age of Mythology was my shit. Clicks on Greek unit. Prystagma? Maestos. Volome. Kalos. Gritomos. Idimos. I can hear all of these in my head on. Wii Sports Resort edit. It makes me super happy to see this many people still play Wii Sports Resort once in a while. My friends and I got so much mileage out of this one. Did you manage to find all of the eye points in the flying mode? That was probably the most fun for me. I did. After 4 years. And then my dad and brother wiped and sold Are We Not 1 month later. I have yearly playthroughs of Ocarina of Time, A Link to the Past and Chrono Trigger, and I haven't gotten bored of them after all these years. A Link to the Past was probably the first game I ever beat, or perhaps Super Metroid. Same for me. I loved Super Metroid. Should probably play that again soon. The Secret of Monkey Island. I've spoken with apes more polite than you. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. I am rubber, you're glue. Diablo 2. Stay a while and listen. Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind around here. Space Pinball on Windows. Where can I get that game? I used to play it on XP, but I haven't been able to find it for years. Space Cadet was actually the demo. Here is the full release edit. Remove the link to avoid possible problems. Just search Full Tilt Pinball on Abandonware. This is Abandonware? Wow. Apparently, the game was meant to show off the gaming capabilities of Microsoft's latest computers. At the time, it was hastily made by a third-party company and had several glaring bugs. The biggest reason why the game was discontinued was because the game wasn't optimized to run on 64-bit architecture, and the company that made the title was defunct, and Microsoft couldn't be bothered to optimize the game themselves. Yet I can't tell you how many hours I poured into it. I played it a lot at my own home, but mostly I remember playing it at my grandfather's house because there wasn't anything else to play, and we never visited long enough for me to be allowed to bring my other games consoles. Crazy to find out the game I played so much was just a shoddy capabilities demo. I thought it felt polished, and didn't even know there was a full version. Tetris. Just got into Tetris 99. The Battle Royale system is terrifying but addictive. Roller Coaster Tycoon. The OG 1999 one. It stands up really well gameplay-wise. Battlefront 2 Original. Watch those wrist rockets. Super Battle Droid, take it down. Quake Doom StarCraft. My friend always gets the N64 out on his birthday. We play GoldenEye, Bomberman 64 and sometimes Mario Kart. Does once a year count as regularly? Oh. And every now and then he'll dig out mine and play Pokemon Snap. I've always felt this was a massively underloved game. I bet it'd be amazing with modern graphics and game engines. Maybe they could even have a course creator mode where people could submit their own routes. Edit, apparently Pokemon Snap 2 is in the works. Guess I'm buying a Switch. They are making Pokemon Snap 2 atmospheres apparently. San Andreas, I sometimes love to play it and drive around the city and cry for the old days. Isn't it funny how every time you start a new game, when CJ is coming back to the hood to start the main story, you the player are also coming back to the hood? The old alleyways and shortcuts. The old Clucton Bell you threw up in. The old park where the drive-by happened. The graphics will get old, but the story never will. CJ is in his 50s 60s in 2020, hope he still ain't a busta. Exclamation mark Ryder sure ain't gonna be around to call him one lol. Edit, spoiler for a game from 2004. Super Mario 64. Now I have the castle music stuck in my head. Yahoo! Yahoo! Speedrunners be like yeah. All the Zelda games, Final Fantasy Tactics, favorite all-time game, Star Wars Battlefront 1 2-1 is my preferred split screen with friends, various other SNES games edit. Okay, you all convinced me to replay Tactics. I'm gonna try streaming it too, not really my jam, but why not? Team Fortress 2. Doc. Come on man. Put dispenser here. Erecting a dispenser. Morrowind. That OST though unf. The main theme piano version was our wedding waltz Smile. I play through the Baldur's Gate series every year or two. It's still my favorite series of all time. Runescape. I got back into like 2 years ago when I heard they released it on mobile, and now I'm 3,200 hours deep and have 7 skill capes. And I can't remember the last time I played a video game that wasn't Ozers. Dude, I swore off RuneScape forever. Until it hit iOS. Then I jumped back into it. Made an iron. And never looked back lol. Cheers. You never truly quit RuneScape. You just take breaks of different lengths. KOTOR. It's on iOS now so you can play mobile. Still the 2 best Star Wars games of all time. Sad that they put a stop to the fan remake. The trailers looked amazing. The Simpsons hit run. I'm soaring like a candy wrapper in an updraft. I've said that sucks and blows for years and finally realized I got it from this game like a year ago. The Sims 2. Everything about it is perfect to me. The music especially. It has a goofiness and warmth we don't see much these days. And the modding community is quite active too. Fallout NV, feels like I always find something new. Well, I'm about due for another playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy. Worms. Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. GTA Vice City. Ducking Classic. Little Big Planet. That game is so nostalgic. I recommend those who haven't played it to definitely do so. Oh, and Rayman.
That game is incredibly fun. D.
Little Big Planet on aesthetic alone is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. The platforming just elevates it. And the community content is ducking godlike. Portal. The original Fable. Hero, your health is low. Do you have any potions, or food? Try to get your combat multiplier even higher. Minesweeper. Classic. It's a shame it's not a default game on Windows anymore. I used to play it on the school computers. It's available online. If you want to play a local version, try one of the clones that are acceptable for world records. 007, Nightfire. Oh man, my buddies and I used to play the multiplayer all night. Setting all the bots as Yakuza and laughing our asses off when they would get stuck running into a wall. Crash Bandicoot. The original trilogy is great as a whole, but Warped is a true masterpiece. Also, I believe that Crash Team Racing was better and more innovative in its time than Mario Kart. And I loved Crash Bash. Perfect party game. Ratchet and Clank. Smash Bros. Melee. Online has matchmaking using Slippy. And Project M Project Plus is still very active. Mario Kart Double Dash, mainly for its 8-player LAN mode. Check comments for how to set up on PC. FF7 and 8, Hogs of War, Age of Empires 2, Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 3 edit. There's been a lot of love for Hogs of War. Please check out Rogues of War to show some love for the game. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 complete, my friend, and I still play it. And it still stands up. Several Pokemon games, Total Annihilation, KOTOR 2. I did not expect to see Total Annihilation. One of the greatest games of all time to me and one of the only old games I still play. Armored Core. Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. It's a perfect game.